Good evening, friends. Any person in the pathway of spirituality for quite some time, whenever faced with a confusing situation, whether he can intervene in it or not, says thus: "No, I don't have that problem of identity crisis. I clearly have understood what type of life patterns take me along in the tides that come, and at the same time, and what happens inside me from what type of inputs I get from the outer world. So I don't have an identity crisis. So that's how the understanding clearly dawns upon a person who is into spiritual life."
Why is it so difficult to feel happy for your colleagues or friend who manage to achieve something? When you take delight in the happiness of others, Buddha சொல்றாரு, they give it a name called mudita. அதாவது என்னன்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா, மைண்ட்ஃபுல்னஸ் பற்றியும் தர்மாவை பற்றியும் டீச் பண்ணுற கிறிஸ்டியன் உல்ஃப் சொல்கிறாரு, புத்தாஸ் எக்ஸ்போசிஷன் ஆஃப் 4 பிரம்ம விகாராஸ், அதாவது என்னென்னா மெட்டா, அதாவது லவ்விங் கைண்ட்னஸ், கருணா கம்பேஷன், உபேக்ஷா equanimity and mudita, அதாவது sympathetic joy. Of these, muditaங்கிறது என்னன்னா perhaps the most challenging one, as it requires you to feel happy at the achievement of others. Just think about it. Who does feel he or she has identity crisis? Not the one who is satisfied, content, focused on the job or indulgences he or she has chosen. Rather, it's the opposite type, who feel they are an inferior lot, ostracized, unsatisfied with everything around them in life. One of their attempts to come out of this quagmire is taking to criticism. They, unlike others, look up to observing minute details around them and zoom upon them. Since all the day the mind is paranoid and they are at it, it becomes a vicious cycle totally of self-pity, sadism, again trying to find fault with others. So, how to escape from this cycle? In fact, they don't realize that nothing or nobody is inferior to anything else or anybody else in creation, including themselves. The small-time peasant is in no way inferior to the top nuclear scientist in Mumbai. Can the latter know the details and nuances of sowing and weeding? Unless this peasant realizes and becomes proud of his own skill and trade, there is no way that this identity crisis can be overcome. Thank you, friends.